Stop everything you are doing right now. If you own a camera, if you make a living from your lens, or if you are even thinking about buying a new rig this year, the ground beneath your feet just shifted. The Nikon Z8 Mark II has leaked, and let me be very clear, this isn't just a small, safe upgrade. This is a total industry takeover. We are witnessing the first time in history that Hollywood-grade red cinema technology is being stuffed into a portable, mirrorless body. This camera is designed to put Sony and Canon on notice, and quite frankly, it might put their professional divisions in a very tight spot. If you were about to drop $5,000 on a Sony A1 Mark II or a Canon R5 Mark II, freeze. Do not spend a single cent until you hear exactly what Nikon has done with their massive Red acquisition. This is the moment the mirrorless market changes forever, and you need to be on the right side of this revolution. The headline, the big bang of this announcement, is the internal Red RAW recording. Since the news broke that Nikon purchased Red Digital Cinema, the entire world has been holding its breath. We all wondered how long it would take to see that legendary red look in a Nikon body. The answer is right now. The Z8 Mark II is slated to be the first consumer camera in history to feature the IPP2 color pipeline and internal REDCODE RAW. Think about how massive that is. For years, professional filmmakers had to make a painful choice. You either bought a small, nimble mirrorless camera that shot compressed files which were hard to grade, or you took out a huge loan for a massive cinema rig that weighed a ton. The Z8 Mark II kills that compromise. You can now shoot 12-bit REDCODE RAW internally to your memory cards. We are talking about Hollywood dynamic range and perfect, natural skin tones in a body you can fit in a standard backpack. You can walk onto a high-end commercial set with a camera that looks like a photography tool, but delivers files identical to a $30,000 Hollywood rig. This is a complete game changer for independent filmmakers, documentary shooters, and high-end wedding videographers who want that filmic look without the film set bulk. To process this staggering amount of data, Nikon had to completely re-engineer the internal architecture from the ground up. The Z8 Mark II is officially expected to record 8.3K video at a smooth 60 frames per second. It also does brilliantly oversampled 4K video at 120 frames per second using the absolute full width of the sensor. There is no crop factor here. What you see through your lens is what you get in your file. But as every pro knows, high-resolution video has a deadly enemy, heat. We have all felt that sinking feeling in our stomach when a temperature warning flashes on the screen during a critical shoot. Nikon is tackling this head-on with a new, patented passive thermal dissipation system. They are using a redesigned graphite heat-sink layout that aggressively pulls heat away from the sensor and the processor. There are no noisy fans to ruin your audio, and no bulky external cooling fans needed. The rumors suggest unlimited 8K 60p recording times in normal conditions. You just hit the red button and focus on your art. To handle these massive files, Nikon is sticking with dual CF Express Type B slots. This means you have high-speed redundancy. Your client's irreplaceable footage is backed up the second you capture it. But Nikon didn't stop at the image. The audio is getting a massive, pro-level boost that solo shooters are going to love. The Z8 Mark II will support internal 32-bit float audio recording. If you've ever had a perfect take ruined because the subject suddenly screamed or the microphone clipped, you know why this matters. With 32-bit float, you literally cannot ruin your audio levels. You capture such a massive range of sound that you can fix everything in post-production. Whether your subject is whispering or standing next to a jet engine, the audio stays clean. This eliminates the need for heavy external audio recorders, making your rig lighter and faster. Now, I know the photographers are waiting. Make no mistake, the Z8 Mark II is still a terrifyingly capable stills camera. While some people wanted a 60-megapixel sensor, Nikon is wisely staying at the 45.7-megapixel sweet spot. But don't be fooled, this is not the old sensor. It is a next-generation, fast-skin, stacked CMOS sensor. This means the readout speed is so fast it effectively closes the gap between a standard sensor and a global shutter. Rolling shutter distortion is virtually eliminated. This sensor feeds into the brand new Xpeed AI processing engine, which brings us to the most insane upgrade of all, Predictive Spatial Autofocus. Traditional autofocus is reactive. It looks for an eye, locks on, and tries to keep up. But if your subject walks behind a tree or a group of people, the camera usually gets confused. The Z8 II's AI is proactive. It mathematically calculates the trajectory and speed of your subject in real time. If a basketball player gets blocked by a defender, the camera doesn't lose focus. It knows exactly where that player is going to emerge. It's like the camera can see into the future. For sports and wildlife photographers, this is the holy grail of autofocus. Physically, Nikon is keeping the ergonomics that everyone loved about the original Z8. It's a rugged, weather-sealed, magnesium alloy beast. It feels solid in your hand and balances perfectly with heavy lenses. However, the electronic viewfinder is getting a huge upgrade. You'll be looking through a 9.44 million OLED display. It's ultra-bright and features a 120 Hz refresh rate with zero blackout. It feels like looking through an optical glass finder, which means no more eye strain during those long, 12-hour wedding days. So, let's talk about the bottom line. Nikon is playing for blood here. Despite the RED technology and the cutting-edge AI, the price is rumored to stay in the $4,500 to $4,800 range. When you realize you are buying a world-class sports camera and a Hollywood cinema camera in one body, the value is unbeatable. This isn't just a gear update, it's a statement of dominance. Nikon has stopped playing defense and is now leading the charge. In my opinion, if these specs are even 90% accurate, Nikon has just won the camera war for the next 5 years. They have bridged the gap between professional photography and high-end cinema in a way that makes the competition look outdated overnight. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel right now, share this video with your filmmaker friends who are thinking about switching, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the tech that matters. Nikon has changed the game. Are you coming along for the ride? Drop a comment below and tell me if you're switching to Nikon. Stay sharp, keep creating, and I will see you in the very next video.